Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy Monday, everybody. The time is 20:25. Mr. Cockerel is having a cockle-doo-doo-doo out now. Okay, let's have a chat. I feel like doing some quick Celtic crosses and we'll see what messages want to come out. I'm going to use a Witch's Tarot. I was just cleaning my glasses. Okay. Right. That's better. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Cheers. Got a nice cup of coffee. Our tarot deck of cards. I am present. Who else is present? So I think it was yesterday that I was playing with these cards and I found myself doing these quick Celtic crosses, which were quite insightful. And, well, I thought let's have a play live on camera. We might not be able to see the whole setup, but, I mean, a normal Celtic cross I could make into an hour reading. But we won't be doing that today. Let's see how much we can get through this evening. What we need to discuss. So this is the Magician's energy, and we're talking about how to make it happen. How to make it happen. And so what's the block to making it happen? The Two of Cups. Okay. The block is eternal, everlasting love. What happened in the past? Somebody being left out in the cold. So somebody focusing more on their money, and whilst they've been doing that, that could be this, the block is this spiritual, everlasting, eternal love. This is the lover that will, that makes you glow. The one that lights you up. But that's been the block. Well, that's the block now. So how do we make this happen? The block is coming into union. I feel this energy of spiritual union being present. So feeling there's a connection. It's undeniable. Undeniable. And in the past, somebody was left out in the cold. It's like, you see the snowdrop here? I would say like being left to wither whilst focusing, you know. There's no life, is there, in this picture? But there is. There's a snowdrop. And when a snowdrop is seen, it's a sign of spring in the air. So there's this energy of springing into the air. If you look at the infinity symbol here, I can kind of see this between their heads here. Okay, so past energy, we left somebody out in the cold. Current energy, present energy. Okay, so we're learning, hiding was what come through first. It's the Hermit energy. So we've retreated, it's cold. You know why it's cold, because that's the environment that you've been dealing with. But there is this light of hope. If you have a look, he does look like the magician. Merlin. So that card there reminds me of the Fool card, when he's ready to take that leap of faith. But current energy feels cold, alone. You're receiving messages, also this divine light, because I felt a very spiritual union that's already taken place. The energy of wholeness, feeling one. But we're on the, I want to sing, I'm on the edge of glory. So that's the current energy. A lot happens here. You get to have a chat with your, well, you go in for your tuition. It's intuition. You have a chat. What's going on? Very insightful time is at hand. Okay, should we look into the future? This is about how do you make this happen? Got this energy that's glowing by the Hermes here. In the future, you will have an epiphany. This is where you gain wisdom. You may be very intelligent. There's no denying that, but are we wise? This is where you gain wisdom. So instead of like seeking outside of yourself to gain intelligence, you go within. Okay? And in the future, you can see this. This is a knight in shining armour. That's making it happen. What's assisting you behind the scenes that you're not aware of? Okay, the Emperor, which is your higher divine masculine energy. A golden globe is coming through here. You can see there's children there in the background. So this is about taking authority, taking charge of your life. You are the Emperor. I feel this energy of it's your call. But what's assisting you behind the scenes is your inner, higher, divine masculine that's going to guide you. Okay, how do you feel about this situation? In love, but because it's the feminine here, which is this energy here. So this Emperor's found himself in love. It's an inner feeling of love. It wants to manifest naturally in the physical world. In the past, you've been left out, well, you left, I'd say, this feminine out in the cold. So it's the energy of retreating, hiding, a recluse energy. In the future, you're coming in to claim your love. How you feel about the situation? Well, this is your love. You feel as if like this, you want to, it's a sign, okay? A tsunami of love. So you want to shower this feminine with love. Making up for lost time is coming through. Also the energy of you feeling like a teenager again. You look quite old here because you've been in this frosty, cold climate. But we're talking about the person that makes you glow. You look younger in their presence, in their energy. Love, the Page of Cups is how you see this self, how you see this self in this situation. Well, it's a turnaround, isn't it? So it's a turnaround for the books. How this situation affects others. The feminine here, this is the void energy. If you have a look, there's a dolphin here who's checking up on the feminine. But this is now, so the signs synchronicities, but this is now about wanting to, how do you make this happen in the physical? Coming together here, not just energetically, but physically. A physical attraction, a chemical reaction. The Eight of Cups, okay, normally, you've tried all the cups, you've tried everything and you're a bit bored. And you still haven't found what you're looking for. There's 2 cups missing from the 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after. The 2 of Cups is there. That's a challenge. It's like the feminine is following the stars. She knows what's written in the stars. The dolphin's popping out to say, hey, you know, how are you getting on? How are you progressing? So it's been in this void energy, the hermit energy. Go within to find the answers. So how this affects others. This connections between the 2 of you. Because it's like no other. You can't compare it with any other connection. Okay, hopes or fears? It's quite a solitude card. It's a card of moving on. There's dragonflies lining this boat. I feel he has a ninja spirit to him. Okay. So the swords are they look as if they're shielding, guarding him, and he is off. I'd say that he's leaving this icy terrain, and he's moving on. Okay. It's something that he has to do alone, because it's between the two of them. It's like, it's not about the children, it's not about the money, it's about this connection that's found. Because normally there's 2 other passengers in the boat. A solo journey. A journey that no one can spare you or take for you. The outcome. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. It's temperance. I'd say that this is definitely the coming together of you. So energetically, spiritually. Can you see the blending of the 2 of Cups? It's the only other card that has 2 cups in it. And the angel here of temperance. There's the rainbow there. And temperance has to occur, this balancing within. Inner feminine, inner masculine, which is blended here. And then you're ready. Patience is needed with yourself and with others. Because your frustration, I mean, that's going to be a test in itself on how you handle your emotions, and don't take it out on other people. They haven't got a clue what's going on with you. It's the energy of what's got into him. Love, that's what's got into him. Okay, right, let me get an oracle card for this reading. We'll go to the journey of love. Okay, so we picked up this energy here. The card is the Void. And that's what this card here indicates. It's going into the void, not feeling satisfied. So you go into this space. And the 8 leads to the 9, which is the Divine Masculine's card. Okay, him regaining his independence, taking back his power. And that happens when you're in this hermit energy, when you're in the void. You want to be left alone so that you can think. And you're on your way to finding the 2 of Cups, okay, which will bring you to the 10, so the 9, but you need to find yourself first. And by experiencing all that you don't wish to experience, like not wanting to live this way, you find clarity in, well, how do you want to live then? Obviously the opposite of how you've been experiencing and doing life. So the void. I love it how the candle is highlighting the 6 of Cups, which is memories of love, nostalgia, remembering what love is. It's like what's gotten into this masculine? Love. A feminine's love. It just makes him, washes over him. Okay, so card number 40. I'm not sure what cards we're going to need to see, so let's just see if we can get them all. Okay. at the ending of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment, a moment of feeling, or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing. The lack of certainty about who you are and why you are here on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it is only days that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Yet, if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine adventure this lifetime, meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment, excited, open, and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will soon come. If you are holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be, according to spiritual wisdom and love. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form anew. That was a very beautiful message. We have a mixture of all sorts on the channel this evening. Okay, guys, welcome to the channel of love. We're here having a look at the images that come through the tarot cards as a collective, so I will not be answering your personal questions. If you're not understanding what this is all about, then maybe go back to the beginning and watch from the start. It might not be your kind of channel, but you're here for a reason. But I'm delivering divine guidance through this channel. Next message, please. Okay. So what do you want to talk about now then? Let's find out. Okay. Courage was coming through. Feeling worthy. Feeling worthwhile. Hi Zachary. Hello, any clue how my day's going to go? Well, only you receive them clues, won't you, Zach? I mean, they're divinely aligned and sent for you, so how do you feel your days are going to go? And you'll be absolutely right. If you feel as if your days ahead are going to be fantastic, you're correct. If you feel they're going to be shitty, you're correct. Why don't you decide, rather than asking others? But hello, welcome to the channel of love. So this is like recognising your own worth. We're going to read this card. The Six of Wands. Hey Christine. Hello darling. I'm so pleased that you're here and that your energy's here. It's been odd sorts actually, to be honest with you. Christine darling, do you mind if I make you into a moderator please? Because I think you know, is that cool with you? I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, darling. Thanks, sweetie. Just some of the comments are just really unacceptable. And I'm going to trust you that, obviously, you know, give me the give me the opportunity to like be able to handle them myself, because some of the messages are relevant, but I'm going to trust you just to, you know, give people a chance and an opportunity. But I mean, if I feel I'll give you a shout, but some can be removed straight away, and you'll know the ones that if you could just do that please, because you know what I'm like, I start reading them out loud and I just don't really want to put that stuff out there. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, darling. Okay, right, I'm reading this card. A proud warrior returns triumphantly from battle. 5 other wands can be seen being held up behind the rider and in the background, as if by a crowd as he moves past them. In the background, the sky is blue and a bright sun shines down on the rider and horse. The warrior is tired but looks pleased to be home. He wears golden armour, denoting his status, and a fire red tunic with gold knotwork featuring dragons, the elemental creature of fire. The dragons symbolised on the warrior's tunic are interwoven upon themselves and represent the never-ending cycle of nature and life. The man's red flowing cape has gold knotwork in the trim and trails over the back of his brown horse. The horse's parade cloak is also a bright red with a matching dragon knot motif. These vibrant fiery colours on the warrior's armour, tunic and cloak indicate pride and accomplishment. The soldier holds in his right hand a tall blooming hawthorn wand. Tied to that wand with a red ribbon is a green laurel wreath, which illustrates his triumph return. Classically, a laurel wreath symbolises the god's favour. In the language of colours, the laurel leaf declares achievement. Dragons naturally are associated with the element of fire. In our fire-associated wand suit, the dragon represented in this card is symbolic. Dragons were popular in heraldic designs as they represent courage, leadership and overcoming obstacles. Hey, Moon Cookie. Ah, hey, darling. Happy Monday. It does feel like a Sunday, though. To the channel of love. Thanks, Christine. This is just a collective reading. Loves, no questions. As we taken its time, thank you, because that really does save my time. Moon Cookie, it's very equally fair that I'm going to make you a moderator as well. You guys are my tribe, but just lately, we just need to nip it in the bud a bit with certain things. So I'm going to allow you to use your discernment on, you know, who's actually coming forth with a message that we can, the energy we can actually deal with, and we don't need to, you know, kick people straight off, or whether, you know, those just need to get gone. Moon Cookie, cheers Lucy, celebrating Memorial Day here in the United States, grilling and chilling, how I do. I'll have a lovely day. It's also a bank holiday here, so cheers. Okay, the meaning of this card, this is a victory card, symbolising achievements, recognition, compliments, success, accomplishments, and well-deserved accolades after hard work. You can overcome any obstacle if you work at it. This card can also remind us to hang in there. Times may be tough, but you will get through it and come out victorious if you keep trying. Keywords: victory, achievement, recognition for a job well done, compliments and success, accomplishment after hard work. So what I'm doing today is mini Celtic cross readings. I've already done one. This is the second one. The first card, what are we talking about? Recognition. The first one's really good, guys, so it's well worth going back after the live events and re-watching. Okay, so we're going to talk now about you hanging on in there. Times may be tough, but you will get through it and come out victorious if you keep trying. Oh, what's coming through is Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush. Don't give up. Don't give up. You still have us. I'm going to share that video. Very touching video. Beautiful lyrics anyway. Yeah. Regardless of the video. But I just like how you can see like the... is it the sun in the background? Or the moon? The sun, I think it is. And they're just embracing each other, moving around in a circle. I should share that on the community tab. Okay, right. It is 8 minutes to 9 in the evening. Right, what's the challenge, please? Okay, you're just taking your time. It's the Knight of Pentacles, so it's been stuck in a rut a little bit. This one said he may be tired, but he's pleased to be home. And home's that place where you feel comfortable within your own skin. That person that makes you feel like you've come home. These messages came out yesterday. And the block is you've taken your time. But you can also overcome any obstacle if you work at it. Okay, so what happened in the past? Oh dear, okay. Why I'm saying oh dear is you've received lots and lots of messages. Like this isn't the first that you've heard about it, is it? You've been receiving messages regarding your legacy, regarding your purpose, your future, and you've been receiving bloody messages from the divine and you've been ignoring them. You can't ignore them too there though. I mean, you can't ignore signs of your divine counterpart, can you, if it's like their full name or things that you only resonate with them. So, okay. Well, yeah, why have you taken your time? It took you a while to get the message? Understandable. But what happens when, like, you've got the message? And you choose nothing to do. You choose nothing to do with it. Well, it's like you choose not to have anything to do with it, but it's your legacy. Let's look at the current energy. Okay, King of Cups. So now you're sitting, still sitting. You're in the King energy, but you're in your emotions. So now you're sitting in your emotions. You're all up in your emotions because you've taken too long. You saw the signs. Something's coming up about, you even saw the red flags. Years ago. 8 years ago. What was going on 8 years ago? Because big signs, warning signs. And it was an opportunity for you to have done something. To have broke free. To break free, but you chose not to. Okay, so now you're all up in your emotions. It's like you're sitting on like hot bricks. You're going to have to get up. There's a fire in your belly. Should we look at the future? Let's do that. Oh, there she is. There's your legacy. There's the Divine Feminine. A little doggy. Okay. I can see why the doggy's there. The doggy's been giving you messages as well. And the dog is man's best friend, but spelt backwards. God. Man's best friend, but man's best friend is his divine counterpart. But the doggy's fine to share. So even the dog knows. Even the dog knows. Well, you've told the dog your secrets, thinking that the dog didn't understand. The dog can pick up on energies. Goodness, right. I'm picking up the Journey of Love cards. We haven't had a look at what's the system behind the scenes, please. What's the system behind the scenes? I'm going to see how good my moderators are now. It's okay if I see things and you know, because I'm not always going to assume that you're present, guys. You might have to nip off and... What's the system behind the scenes? Thanks, Christine. You deleted it. Do you know what I do? Just, Christine, hide. Press hide user from the channel. Just do that and it takes them away completely, darling. I don't delete the messages. I hide the user. So that's it. Get them out of here. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. So this here, what's the system behind the scenes? Thanks, darling. Got it, got it. Yeah, it took me a while to kind of, no point putting them on a timeout. I mean, you could use that if you wanted to. If they were just like misbehaving a little bit. You could use the timeout button, but like naughty child, put them on the naughty step. Maybe this masculine's scared that, you know, you're going to punish him, put him on the naughty step for his past behaviour. She's way too evolved for that nonsense. She actually understands everything that you've gone through and why you've had to go through it. So I'd say that the Divine Feminine views the situation in a completely different light than the one that you're telling yourself, the story. Okay? She understands. So she's understanding. That's why you're drawn to her. So we're making plans here. 3 of Pentacles, working in partnership with like-minded people. This feels a bit like incantations, affirmations, putting it out there into the universe. How are we going to meet? And trusting that this energy here will be like, how will we meet? We'll meet again. Don't know how, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. So when you're both in this sunny disposition, that's a sunny day, it's going to feel right, isn't it? Can you feel that? Okay, so that was what's assisting behind the scenes. Plans, preparations, wishes, incantations, affirmations, putting it out there into the universe. And really just allowing the magic to unfold. You don't know how this is going to come together. But that was the message in the first part of the reading, was how does this, you know, how can I make this happen? So how do you feel about this situation now? Okay, the star energy. I actually feel like you're a bit of a stalker. What's coming through is this is all a bit twisted, the way that this is kind of playing out. It feels uncomfortable for this masculine, okay? It's a bit twisted. It doesn't mean that it can't work or won't work. It's just, it's unfolded differently than what, well, it's written in the stars, isn't it? But I feel the character of her being just a little bit twisted, but I don't feel in a negative way. It's like, is this true? I feel she's a bit of a Barbie doll, so is this plastic? Or is this like fantastic? It is fantastic news. But the stalk here, the stalker energy, but getting closer and closer. This is like, you're my baby. We can like birth this union, this connection. It's like it's our baby. It's our legacy. The star card. Oh, it's interesting because there is two vessels, and I said about, is there normally two cups? Oh, so it's Temperance, the star card, and the Two of Cups that have the Two of Cups. Can you actually see the cup in that one? Yes, slightly. How are you feeling about this situation? Hope. Hope for the future, because that's about being in that sunny disposition. Like, I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Although I felt some summer's day. It's the season to be jolly. How does this situation affect others? The Magician, it's all your wishes coming true. This is all the manifestation here. I want to say it doesn't affect others, but it does. It affects everything and everyone. It affects your whole life. So, how does this affect everybody else? The Magician energy. It will make life magical. Hopes or fears? Oh my goodness, we're scared of our own shadow. But we're going to knock that on the head, because the King of Wands, he's not the King of Wands, he's the King of Swords. He's too much in his head. And he's scared of his own shadow, look. He's scared of his own divine feminine. He's scared of getting caught. He's scared of the, I want to say, like the book being thrown at him. He's a bit of a scaredy cat. He's definitely scared of his past. But this feminine here knows about your past. She's experienced... she's experienced some, you know, different strange behaviour from the divine masculine that she's had to digest, process. Hopes or fears. That's an epiphany that comes through. An idea. I have an idea. Okay, tell me about it. When will I see you again? When will we share precious moments? What's the outcome for this reading? When will I see you again? Okay, well, he has that infinity symbol. He is the magician. His destiny lies within his hands, his own hand. Okay, is that nice young energy coming through in the past reading? In how do you feel about this situation? I feel young. I feel alive. I feel magical, vibrant, youthful. I feel like I've just got this new lease on life, and I'm going to take it. I'm taking the opportunity. I'm going to make it happen. It's like he's not even worried whether or not his ship's come in. He's making this happen. He looks very balanced here. There's the outcome. Two of Pentacles. Managing to handle this connection in the physical. Well, energetically you can see here, but I'd say that that's nearly in balance, okay? This is about getting a handle on love. How do you handle when you're so loved and adored and cherished so deeply? I mean, can you handle it? Let's finish this reading with a message from the Journey of Love. Hey Catalyst, how are you doing today? Hello, hello. Is that from Back to the Future movie? What are you referring to? We're going back to the future. That pussycat's been crying all day long outside. We have sacred convergence. Meow. It's like he's saying now. Only when it's like now. Jeez. Okay. So let's bring this reading together with this message here. Card number 28, Sacred Convergence. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. So it's really kind of coming with this here, look. It's like you have all the tools that you need here. You're being shown everything step by step. This is akin to travelling to a strange land, as all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. Okay, so your fear is making itself known to you. Your love, your worth, if you are experiencing discomfort within your own body or uncertainty and a sense of expansion to include more of life in your thoughts and feelings, then you are conscious of this sacred convergence. It is like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to, or upon which to hang an explanation. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in, even if it is uncomfortable at times. I'm just laughing at Catalyst response there, and okay. Samar, you know, I love lettuce. She loves lettuce. Getting to know each other. Just rather random. Oh, you don't see me going on about it? Yeah! I like your humour. Okay. Oh, right. let me get back to this message, guys. Samar, let's not have to put you on the naughty step now, okay? Rather being distracted and talking random stuff. Be gentle and loving with yourself and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself in your interactions and experiences. You are a wise soul seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. All the time you tell yourself that though, Catalyst, you're going to find it hard, aren't you? It's easy to be gentle. It's easy to be love. Love knows how to love. Gentleness knows how to be gentle. It's just about adapting to it. It's quite easy to be gentle once you've got the hang of it. Okay, remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious as though travelling to a foreign land and remaining open to experiencing its treasures. Catalyst. Again, you're correct. You're not good at being gentle because you tell yourself that. So let's say, I'm good at being gentle. I believe you're good at being gentle, Catalyst. And Samar, you're absolutely right. You're a very bad student. Are you kind of getting what I'm saying? You are whatever you tell yourself you are. That's it. Law of attraction. As above, so below, as within, so without. You want to be a good student? Then study the laws of the universe. Yep, you're absolutely right. Catalyst. Right, I'm getting back to my reading whilst you guys can carry on chatting your nonsense and keep attracting that to you. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. I like that, Samar. I'm like water. Like that a lot. Very good comment. And if you're looking for some money, we can go money, money, flow like honey. Be gentle. Everything is always working out for me. Tell yourself it, and so it is. Don't worry, you are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day, and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. Act as if, Catalyst. So obviously you've used some 2 words there that I'm not even going to read out. Eventually you will be good and gentle, good at being gentle naturally, darling. It's your natural state of being. So it's more that you have been fooling yourself with nonsense that's been programmed on top of your natural state of being. Like, why would you even use those couple of words there? That just makes you delusional and a fake. But if that's how, you know, you want to view yourself, you go for it. It's stripping back the layers that's been put on top of you, okay, with programming of people telling you that you're, you know, fake, delusional, or if you do this, then it means you have to be that. I try to be true to myself. Carry on doing that, darling. Just watch your words. Very powerful. And do some studying into the law of attraction. It really won't do you any harm. What will do you harm is not knowing about it, okay? Your thoughts are powerful. Your feelings are even more powerful. So yes, you can reprogram your mind by thinking positively, a positive mental attitude at all times. For a couple of years, that was my affirmation to myself. If you want to call it faking it until I make it. A positive mental attitude at all times, Lucy, no exceptions. I went through hell and I still used that affirmation, and it made it a lot more easier to go through. And then like 7 years later, I'm very gentle and calm. I'm not even like that version of me that was when it was programmed with all nonsense. Okay. I'm not going to be reading your reading. Kashitija. That's not that kind of channel. What was your affirmation? A positive mental attitude at all times, no exceptions. No exceptions. Not one that you can think up. No exceptions. Put a little elastic band around your wrist. You're just reprogramming the way that you think. Be true to yourself. Follow your heart, that gut instinct, the gut feelings that you have when someone tells you, no, we don't want to be doing this. Or we feel like doing this. Yeah, you follow them. Over and above anyone else's opinions. Well, you're going to have to practice and study and learn and do your own research, Catalyst, if you don't know how to do that. Find a way. Invest in your personal development, because your energy will be magnetizing, amazing. You will just attract everything that's resonating, vibrating with your energy, which is love, joy, happiness. If you don't believe it, then, you know, well, it's not going to work for you, because the whole thing is about what you believe. Samar, nice to offer your help to Catalyst, but the only person that can really help Catalyst out is themselves. Right. From the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves, wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. Hi Monkey Man Films, it's me. Wow, awesome. Hello me. Cheers. I'm going to finish with a message from Rumi, and that's it for this evening. Cheers, Christine, darling. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me. It's a mixture of characters, personalities, energies this evening. Thank you ever so much, Catalyst. This is what's transpired and grown naturally through me. The gentleness, the calmness, the voice. You can go back to some of my earlier videos and you'll see the change. You can hear the change, you can feel it. No one said it'll be easy, but it will be worth it. You'll be able to live in peace, at peace, with yourself, and the world will accommodate you. The meaning of life, what it means to you. Okay, let's finish with a message from Rumi, and we have Sacred Soul Sister. You have a lovely night as well, Catalyst. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your input. You liked and subscribed? Well, thank you. Okay, should we have a listen to this message? Because you will benefit greatly if you actually listened to the channelings that are coming through, the messages, how it's all coming together. Look for the signs, synchronicities. You're missing a lot. So go back, maybe recap. Especially as you've heard the message, you go back and see the signs were there from the start. This is just for your entertainment, really. But it just heightens your belief. I could sit here and chat a lot of stuff, but this directs my conversation. I like to show you the cards so that you can see the images. They don't lie. So we had Sacred Soul Sister, that's what we have, and I'm just taking in with this colour energy here. See this energy, it's coming from the candle. It's all over this card. Okay, card number 37. The final message for this reading. Take it away, Rumi. Let's have another cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed, like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Rumi. I love you. I am your other half. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. I love that, Samar. Look, I am a free bird. Yes. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally, who journeys with you from birth to death and beyond, again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for at that moment. Her truths may seem overly dramatic, so you may discount them as workings of an overactive imagination, or perhaps her truth tales are so subtle you dismiss them as meaningless, fleeting fancy. The wise ones know, however, that the truths of the Sacred Soul Sister are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. They know her oftentimes strange and startling offerings hold the keys to unlock entire worlds, to open up new realities, and to transform the nature of our existence from the deepest and most esoteric spiritual levels to the most palpable, practical, daily realities of our living bodies in the physical world. Your sacred soul sister is your partner in consciousness. Make no mistake, she is you. She is just a part of you so great you cannot always see her from your conscious mind. It is sort of like the eye of the dog trying to see its whole self, which is a bit tricky, for as it moves to see its rear, so the rear is moved along too. So, rather than through direct perception, the sacred soul sister is met through reflection. She can be received in those moments of rest where great ideas are born. She is a genius, you see, vastly creative, and inspired. Her worlds are those we access in sleep and meditation, or absorbing engagement in activity, where the mind can relax and drop into realities far more vast than those of daily life and be replenished. To tap into her wisdom, to distill a teaching from the fragmented memory of a dream, or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait, and not the fast-paced, forward-moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration to feel for truth of apparent. Sorry, I'm not sure where the apparently thing come in. Okay, we're just going to have a bit of a drink. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration to feel for truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her, and she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak, and to direct. To receive her genius and benefit most fully from it requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by an insecure and fearful mind. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy. This sister, she cannot betray truth. Therefore, she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So to commune with her, wise as that impulse is, requires that you learn the ways of her world and the strange symbolic language she speaks. No, she prefers to educate, elucidate, intrigue and beguile as you are drawn into far more beautiful, powerful and helpful truths. Not she, but so, in her world and in her language, you must suspend your need to immediately understand. Let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings, and the possibilities, to dwell, ponder, and be permeated by the wisdom. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being, and the appearance of you may signify a false sense of dignity. It doesn't say that. I'm sorry, someone's really taken over like the words. It's like, let's read from the book. ASMR. Read from the book. Oh dear. Okay. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being, and the appearance of you may signify a false sense of identity and not the real you at all. You may see desert landscapes and moonlit nights in your dreams. When so much inner growth is happening, you will soon bloom like the springtime. You may dream of charging up hills with great energy, when in your physical world you can barely muster enough strength to get out of bed in the morning. What does this all mean? This apparent contrary, world upside down, nothing is as it seems symbolism. The meaning is the communication, and the communication is received in repose, in reflection, in quietness and rest. You must trust her and trust yourself. When something needs to be known, so it shall be. This is necessary, so much less than what we expect. Your lack of knowing is not ignorance, your unknowingness is your bowing to life with trust. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right and that she has your back, no matter what appearances may seem to be to your more limited dog's eye consciousness in the light of day. She is guiding you with her wider knowledge through circumstances and situations that are ultimately going to free you into a greater love than you have ever known. No matter whether if you feel like a rat in a maze or a bewildered drunk stumbling through labyrinth back alleyways trying to find your way home again. No matter how out of control life may seem, she's letting you know all is proceeding just as it should, and that her will shall manifest. Her will is your wholeness, your completion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature. It is growth. It is God. She is God. She is God in you now. Remember that. So I picked up with the dog energy here, being God. Okay. She is God in you now. Remember that, and you'll realise, if you don't mind the ending being told before the last chapter, that everything's going to be okay. This oracle comes with particular guidance also. You know something, deep in your bones, without knowing how or why, or without particular reason, you just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully, despite appearances to the contrary at a particular moment. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. This oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul sister talking through you. Trust it and act, or not, accordingly. Let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual, guys. Okay, kneel or sit comfortably, preferably on the ground or somewhere you can feel grounded and anchored to the earth. That could be on the floor, if practical. Rest your hands on the ground or on your legs. Say aloud, I call upon the sacred sister of my soul, the shadow priestess of wisdom in the temple of love. You guide me to love, and under the merciful grace and protection of Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, our relationship is one of respect, care, and divine guidance. May I be blessed with receptivity to your genius and capacity for the grace of growth. So be it. Rest for a few moments. You have finished your ritual. I have finished this Monday reading. Guys, have yourself a beautiful evening. Take care. Much love. Yeah, of course, always much love. Take care. I will talk to you all soon. Okay, so much love.